All right, guys, welcome back to Turn One Mayhem. Jason here again with you. I'm bringing to you another video on modifications to my vehicle. I know if you saw my previous video on the mods I've done to my Tesla, I know I said that I was probably done, but I'm pretty close to done. I think these are probably going to be some of the last modifications that I'm doing to the vehicle. These in particular are going to complement the mods that I already have done, in particular the floor mats that are laser scanned and form fitting to the inside of the car. After my trip to the beach, I noticed that I really need one for the trunk. That's the main one that I believe I need. And then since I'm gonna get that one, I'm also gonna get the one for the frunk. If you've ever gone to the beach in your car, sand is really hard to get out of carpet. So that's really the main reason I'm getting this. That way, next time I go to the beach, this should hold the sand in place better, and then it should be a bit easier to vacuum out and get out of the vehicle. So without further ado, let me show you what I got here. So let me get my knife. Let me open this package without showing you guys the address. Love you guys, but I don't think I can have everyone at my place at one time. So let's open this box. I haven't opened any of these boxes yet, so this is literally the first go around at me taking a look at these products. I got them from Amazon, and this is the first one that I got. So this is called a trunk organizer. So this piece in particular, if you have a Model 3, you're gonna notice on the left side of your trunk, there's like a little hole there that you can put stuff in. Usually when I go to the grocery store, the smaller drinks I'll put in there. But let me show you, and then once we get to the car, I'll show you exactly where these go before I put them in. That way you see the before and after. But here you go. Put the knife down. So yeah, on the left side of the trunk, there's, so how would this go? I think like this. So if you were looking at the trunk, there's this little spot on the left side. So this includes the container. So I'm gonna drop this in there, and that way, you know, if drinks were to spill or again sand or anything, it'll collect in here and I can easily take this out, you know, dump it out, rinse it with water and stuff. And then what's really nice is it includes this little cap that blends in with the carpet, or that's what it said anyway. Once we put it in, we'll double check that. And yeah, it looks like it's got little magnets on there to keep it in place. And then there's this little tab. So if you ever wanted to put it in, something in there, pop, drop it in. So pretty straightforward. So there's the first product I got. What I do? I put my knife. And then let me open this big puppy here. Make sure again I don't show you guys the address. Maybe one day I'll invite you guys over, but today's not that day. So let's open this up. I'm gonna stand up. Come on. Try not to cut myself on camera, even though that would probably be good content for you guys. Where the heck is the opening here? Maybe it goes like this. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay. So here's the main piece. And this is gonna go covering the carpet. And again, it's laser scanned, so it should be form fitting. Sorry it's so big, but yeah. And then it's got that little divot so that if you want to access the sub trunk, then you can just pull it up. Once I put it in the car, it'll probably look a lot better, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I know I could barely fit it on camera there, but again, once I put it in the car, I'll show it to you guys once it's installed. And then last but not least, this is the one for the frunk. And this one I wanted to get to because whenever I get like fast food, I always put it I put the fast food in my frunk. And fortunately it hasn't happened yet, but when I bought the thing for the trunk, I thought about the frunk and I was like, man, what if like fast food was to spill on the frunk? Like that would suck, because my model in particular does not have a drain plug, so I can't like spray in there. I would have to spray and then like dry it up and everything, and it would suck. Versus, you know, if like I had Chinese food and some of the juice seeped out, then I can easily just pop this off, spray it down, and then dry it off, put it right back into the frunk. So that is pretty much the idea with everything. I think it's gonna round off the vehicle, because I got this material for the inside carpets, and then now I got the trunk, now I got the frunk, and then the hole's gonna be covered on the left side, but it'll still be accessible as well. So yeah, let me bring this all to the garage and I'll put it all in the vehicle with you guys. We'll take a look at how it fits, and then I'll show you one more thing I did add to the vehicle recently. It's nothing crazy, but since I'm showing you the vehicle again, I'm gonna show you that other modification that I put into the vehicle as well. So come with me, let's go to the vehicle and let's finish this out. All right, so we're here at the vehicle. I'm gonna try to make this part of the video pretty quick because it is super hot in here. It's like a sauna in my garage. Remember, I'm in Florida, it's summertime, so it's super hot. So let's start off with the frunk here. So again, as I mentioned earlier, here's the frunk. I don't have a drain plug or anything here. So if I was to put, you know, fast food and it spilled here, it would suck a little bit to clean it up, because I'd have to spray it, put some water, and then I'd have to dry it out again because I have no drain plug. So let's grab the first piece, which is this, and it should be straightforward. It should just drop right in. So I'll just hit my leg. Okay. That feels pretty good. It's a really tight fit, but I guess that's a good thing. Okay, I would say let's call it right there. So yeah, I mean, it blends in seamlessly. I like the design. It's got the, I don't know what this is, the raised edges, same as the carpets on the inside. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If I put something in there, it was a spill or sand or anything, I could easily just grab that, pull it out, spray it down with water, and then throw it back in here. So yeah, that's the first thing. Let's move on to the trunk. All right, so here we are in the trunk. I haven't put anything in just yet. I don't know how much you can see here. Hopefully it's pretty visible, but the main thing that I was trying to point out, let's see if I can use my flashlight on my phone here. There we go, that's a little better. So the main thing I was trying to point out is this little cubby hole on the left. So it's really useful, but again, if something was to spill in there, sand or juice or anything, it will kind of stink. So I do want to keep using it, but I'm gonna put that bin in there to protect it. And then the main carpet, as I was showing you where it folds, this sub trunk is still gonna be accessible as well. So let me get that stuff, put it in. Let's start with the cubby there. So let's see, here we go. So it should just drop in out which way it goes. So, oh, perfect, there you go. So let me use my phone again for light. So there's the cubby. Yeah, blends in perfectly in there. So I still have that functionality, but then the cool part is that now I have the cover. Let's see, yeah, that feels pretty good. So I've got the cover that now covers it. So that's beautiful. And then you just grab that tab, use it, pull it out. So I like that. And again, it was just drop in. Yeah, perfect. Blends in pretty well with the carpet. Not perfect, but I mean, who's going to be checking? So let's put the other big piece on there, and then we should be good. So let's see. Where's the front? Okay, I got it. This is going to be a little tough with the camera in my hand, but I'll try to do it for you guys. Okay. So it looks like the trunk kind of comes in and then back out. So let's try to get in there. Push the back part in. Okay. Let's see, that's really good. Okay, let me show it to you guys now. So, yep, it's really, really form-fitting. So I had to kind of push it in there, but there you go. And I still have access to my cubby. There's a little tab, but I've got it covered now. Yeah, looks great. And then again, I still have access to my sub trunk. So I can just pull this tab. Come on, it's like sliding. All right, let me try my left hand. Okay, not super easy. Maybe if I lift there and then grab, yep, that's gonna be the trick. And then there's my sub trunk right there. So, yeah, all in all, I think that was a great purchase. Yeah, I think that rounds out everything. Let me show you how it matches with the inside. So there's that. Let me show you the inside. All right, I had to mute the music there. Didn't want to get monetized. I had Jay-Z playing. But here we are in the inside. And then just a reminder, these are what the carpets look on the inside. Let's see if I got my cell phone. So it matches with the ones in the front and the ones in the trunk. Show you, there you go. I got my umbrella back here. It's so big that it doesn't really fit in the trunk. I got this huge umbrella. And last but not least, I promised you guys I was going to show you something else I bought, which is this little cubby right here. I got that specifically for my e-pass. I personally don't like mounting the e-pass to the glass. It leaves like a mark on the windshield, and then when it's really hot, the e-pass can fall down. And it sucks when it falls when you're driving. So there it is in the front. It's still able to be scanned, but it has like this little mat in there that keeps it from sliding, and I can obviously use that for storage for other stuff as well, so which is pretty cool. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, if you guys are looking to get this, I would highly recommend it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've done to the car right now. I wanted to bring you guys along, and yeah, I'll see you guys out on the next one. Peace.